Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to be using Madam Glam's products to do this color changing polygel look, and if you want to see how it went from this to this, then definitely keep on watching. This was definitely a fun video to film. So I'm going to start off with basically prepping my nail tips that I already have on my flexi hand, and I got this flexi hand from Glitter Planet. And the file that I'm using is just a 180 grit file, and the point of etching the tip of the nail is just so that I can stick on the stiletto nail tips that I'm using today without them having to pop off later. So it just helps create a bit more of a stronger adhesion. And I'm also kind of filing to remove that little tab thing at the end. Not too sure why that's there for, but I'm just removing that. You don't really have to do that, but I just did it. And make sure to get the sidewalls really well, because that's pretty much where the corners of the tip will stick, and you want to make sure that that adheres really well. And most of the products that I am using today are from Madam Glam, because I do really like their products, and some of these products were sent to me as well. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy. And I do also have a 30% discount code for you guys, and that is Kamin 30, which gives you 30% off, and it's not an affiliate link, so it's just for you guys to enjoy, and you can use this on the Madam Glam website as well. So yeah, just finish that up and then remove the dust. Make sure that you have no dust, because you definitely don't want any of the dust to kind of get on your base coat or any other kind of products that you're going to be using. So here I'm using the Madam Glam base coat, and I'm applying a really nice thin kind of layer to the nail. Of course, if this was your natural nail, you would want to go ahead and do prepping, maybe removing cuticles, buffing the whole surface of the nail. But because these are not, I'm just going to do the tip, and that's all that's gonna be needed for this practice hand. And make sure that the layer of base coat is also nice and thin. You don't want a thick layer, because you just want to kind of create a thin kind of sticky adhesion layer for your tips to stick onto. You don't need anything too bulky. The bulk of the nail is going to be the polygel extension, so that's all that you're going to need. And once I have applied all of those on the nail tip, I believe you can go in and cure that in your nail lamp for 60 seconds and also 30 seconds. Sometimes I just like to kind of do it for 30 seconds. And then what I'm doing is grabbing my tip and then applying some of that base coat into the well, and just sticking that on the tip like this. And make sure you press down until you have no air bubbles, and then hold that under your UV light for 60 seconds or 30 seconds. Both work well. And that's pretty much what you want to do for applying your tips. And once I'm done with my tip application, I'm just grabbing the 180 grit file, and I'm basically just kind of filing the tips. These tips I believe were from AliExpress or Amazon, I'm not sure, but I will link it in the description box below. And what I'm doing is I'm ever so slightly getting the file and basically just filing the sidewalls, and I find that doing this little step really helps to create a much more narrow, much straighter kind of stiletto, because right now before the filing they look a little round, like a little wide at the tip, if you know what I mean. Like, it's, in my opinion, I like it to look a little bit more narrow, a little bit more pointy, and a little bit more crisp. So I just like to file that and make sure that it's just how I like it. You don't have to do this, this is an optional step, but I find that it does create an overall really nice finished look. So yes, this is something you could definitely do. You could also do this with an e-file, but it's just a really quick bit of filing. I just find that it's quicker with the hand file, and again I'm using a 180 grit side. Now I'm just perfecting anything that I see that I want to fix. I think on the thumb there was like a bit that I had missed, so I'm just going in and fixing that. And the tips that I have already applied into the flexi hand, I believe these are the Makartt square tips. Okay, so polygel, I'm using the Ice Blossom, Finger Snap and Dahlia polygel from Madam Glam, and I'm using their polygel brush too. So I'm applying base coat to my polygel after I've applied it to the nail tip and the nail bed. And Madam Glam's polygels are super easy and soft to work with, and I really love how pigmented they are as well. And what I like to do is basically kind of spread out the product. So I like to use a smoothing motion for this. I don't really go in and pat the polygel around. I just smooth it out so all the polygel is kind of roughly where I want it. And then after that I start working on the cuticle area. So I'm getting the tip of my brush and just tucking the polygel in to the cuticle ever so slightly. Try not to touch the skin. Of course this is a flexi hand, so if I do accidentally touch the silicone part of it, it's completely fine. I'll just file that away later, but just be careful when going close to the cuticle not to touch the skin. And then yeah, and also remember to like apply your base coat gel to your brush when it gets sticky, because I like to use my base coat gel as my slip solution. You could use whatever you like. I just find that it's easiest to work with your base coat gel as your slip solution, because it's working gel on gel and you don't get the evaporation of that rubbing alcohol or that slip solution, and then you having to like redip your brush. For me it's just a unnecessary step, so I just prefer to use my base coat gel. Here I'm also showing you that I smooth out the polygel a bit with my base coat gel brush and nothing happens. So yeah, that's also something else you could do, and it definitely saves a lot of time. And again, same thing, once my polygel is pretty much where I want it, I will just start to push and pat that in the places that I need it. Of course, going very thin at the cuticle and then using the side walls or the edges of the brush to just kind of fix up the smile line that I want to create. Today I kind of went for a pointy look. I just thought it would like really look nice against the kind of stiletto shape of the nail tip that I'm using. So I just decided to go for a kind of stiletto-ish kind of nail bed, and yeah, that's pretty much what I did today. And I just want to take the time to say thank you to everyone who comments, likes on my videos, and please don't forget to subscribe if you are enjoying this video already. Of course, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as well. It would really mean a lot. I'm really close to hitting 10,000 subscribers, so I would be really grateful if you could help me get there. So I really hope that you are currently enjoying this video. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. So this week I've had kind of a long week, and I kind of wanted to make this video a very chill, kind of relaxing video. So let me know down in the comments how your week has been. Currently mine has been quite good. I feel like I've been quite productive, and I would really like to know something that you have done this week. So don't forget to comment that down below. And yeah, I would be really interested to know what you guys have done. But anyways, moving back onto this video, I'm just finishing off this nail. For this one, I thought I'd do like a full nail, because I kind of had this idea of doing a bit of like a reverse kind of nail. I guess you'll see what I mean. Like I would just have like this idea in mind, so I was kind of trying it out to see how it would go. But yeah, doing a full nail of that on that. Now onto the fun bit. So this is Makartt's Polygel. It's one of their color changing ones. So you put it in, I believe, hot water and then cold water, and then it changes color as well. So I kind of wanted to do a marble, and I wanted to do it against this beautiful mint green that I've just been dying to use for so long now. I don't know why I haven't incorporated this in a look, but I thought it would really pop and contrast against this purple. But yeah, turns out it won't be popping soon, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. So what I'm doing is kind of applying that base coat gel really well, because I kind of wanted to marble, and I know with marbling sometimes my brush can get a bit sticky. So yeah, definitely load up your brush and your polygel with that base coat gel. And yeah, I was really happy with how this was looking so far, but I didn't know that the purple was going to change to a really similar color to the mint kind of color, which wasn't a disappointment. I was actually really happy with how it looked, and I thought it looked really good. But yeah, I feel like it kind of defeated the purpose of adding that minty green kind of shade, but regardless of it, it still matched super well, and I was definitely happy with this marble. So yeah, I believe I mentioned it already, but this shade of purple from Madam Glam is called Finger Snap, and yeah, it's a really beautiful purple, just a nice deep basic purple, I would say. And the mint color I'm using is from the Makartt Eber Rouge palette polygel kit. So yeah, it's like a shimmery mint green, and as you can see now, as I've taken that thumb out of the lamp, it looks so cool. That purple changed into like a light blue, and it kind of like looks really good with this green. Like I was not like disappointed at all. I was just a bit shocked that it would turn to that color, because most color changing polygels that I've worked with or used, they usually turn like a whitish color or like a clear color or like a milky white color. But I was really surprised to see that this polygel changed to a light blue kind of color. And I did test these out in the dark. They don't glow in the dark. But yeah, I just think it's really cool. Let me know down in the comments as well which one you think looks best. I'm really stuck between both. I think they just both look really good, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I like a mix of all three. In the end, if you watch till the end, you'll see that the purple kind of started to show up a bit, and it was all three colors on the nail, and I thought that looked really pretty. I guess since I can't decide between the purple or the light blue, that I just like all three. I think they just looked really good on there together. So now what I'm doing is I basically wanted to do some 3D art, and I'm not too great with acrylic, so I grabbed my red polygel. This is from Makartt, and it's from the House of Florists polygel kit, which is amazing. And I'm basically creating these cute little cherries that kind of look like bums right now, really cute bums. And I'm grabbing the Madam Glam green gel paint and their detailed liner brush, and mixing that in with some of the black gel paint as well to create a darker green for the stem of the cherry. As you can see, I went in with that light green at first, and it was just way too camouflaged with that blue and mint green that's going on in the background. So I had to darken it up a bit. And then I thought I'd add a bit of this gold gel paint that I'm completely obsessed with, Madam Glam. I think this gel paint is like the most perfect gold that I have used on a nail design ever, because it just complements every single color and every single look. So I'm really happy that I was sent this. I also have done a review on these, on the whole gel paints kit and the brushes. If you are interested in that, I will link it down below. These gel paints they're really amazing. Like, they're probably the best I've used. Yep, so definitely check that out. And again, discount code Kamin30 for 30% off. A little tip when doing 3D art, you kind of want to keep your brush a little bit wet, not too dry, but you want to make sure that your kind of 3D art that you're working on is not flooded with too much like liquids, I would say, because that will definitely make it too easy to move anything around and it might ruin like the kind of 3D look you're going for. So yeah, just bear that in mind. And for this reverse nail, like I said, I kind of wanted to do something that was kind of opposite but similar. So I went in with the red gel paint from Madam Glam, and using the applicator brush, I just filled that in and created basically a red tip, and I'm gonna be adding some gold as well just to kind of tie in the look a little bit. And yeah, I was happy with how simple this looked with so much going on. With the other nails, I felt like I definitely wanted to keep this one a little bit simple. So again, with that stunning gold, just going in again using the detailed liner brush, and I believe for the red part I used the long detailed liner brush, like the long one. It's the same one but just like a longer version. And now finally topping all of this with the Madam Glam top coat, and this top coat is amazing. As you would know, Madam Glam does really amazing gel polishes as well. I have a bunch of them as well. If you guys want a review on any Madam Glam gel polishes, let
up my appetite.